You're listening to Confident Singing Made Simple. I'm your host, Deanna Mayo, and today I'm going to be sharing some tips with you on how to look confident even when you're nervous. You're going to love these tips. You're going to be able to put them into action right away, so let's get started. You're listening to Confident Singing Made Simple. Whether you want to sing professionally or just want to impress your friends at karaoke, this show is for you if you want more consistency, control, and choices in your voice and performance skills. I'm your singing coach and host, Deanna Mayo. Thanks for joining me today. Let's get the party started. Hey there, this is Deanna, and welcome back to the show. You know, confidence is one of those things that has it feels elusive to many folks. And if you have it, though, it can give you a big advantage, really in any situation, not just when you're singing. You're more likely to ace that interview, charm your date, convince your kid to eat their vegetables, even though you may not believe you can act confidently, and that can help you be more successful. So, there's another hidden advantage as well, and that's that our behavior tends to shape our thinking. So if we're acting assertively, it can help us to actually melt our doubts and our fears. So even though you might be confronting your boss or speaking in public, and it makes you nervous, you can appear calm and collected. And I've got some tips for you today that you can apply to singing, but you can also apply to the rest of your life to make you look confident under pressure. So first off, we're going to talk about using body language to help you look more confident. First thing I want you to do is adjust your posture. The way you hold yourself, the way you move around, plays a big role in determining your mood and how others see you. And if you've been at home more this last year or so than maybe you were previously, you may have gotten into the habit of slouching a little bit more than you would have normally. So make it a habit to sit up straight, shoulders back. When you stand, same thing. Hold your head up high, not tilting the chin up or down any, but keeping it level, and try to distribute your weight evenly between your feet when you move or stand, and then you're going to appear more assertive right away. The second thing is to make eye contact. So whether it's in person or over Zoom or some other tool, hold your head up, hold your gaze up. If you find it uncomfortable to look someone in the eye, just focus on the spot dead in the center of their forehead. So where you between the eyebrows and up about an inch, you can look right there. It'll look to the person you're speaking to as if you're looking them in the eye, but you'll actually avoid eye contact, which may help you with your nerves. If it's about Zoom or some other online thing, practice looking into the camera. And if it makes you nervous to see yourself on screen, once you know that you're in the frame, so to speak, just turn off the self view. Most of the tools have that, including Zoom, and then you don't have to look at yourself on screen, and you can hold eye contact on the camera. You can also move anything you need to look at towards the camera up to the top of your screen, or better yet, get a camera that's on a movable arm like I have, and then you'll be able to focus on the camera and not focusing on what's on the screen. Next tip is for you to open up, and I don't mean emotionally, I mean your body. So thinking in terms of taking up whatever space is available to you. Uncross your arms, uncross your legs, plant your feet about a foot apart. These things will help you because confidence or confident people take up space. I think it might come, way back to caveman and cavewoman, right? The bigger you made yourself appear, the less you were prey for predators. I don't really know. I'm not an expert, but somehow it seems like it makes sense. Next tip is for you to slow down. So if you tend to move fast when you're nervous, like many people do, just experiment with doing the opposite. Make your gestures and your speech more deliberate and relaxed. See what I did there? I wasn't nervous before. I just find myself to be a fast talker. But if you slow down, you will appear more purposeful and more confident. How about smile? Put on a happy face. Confident people appear to be happy. And when we smile, we look more confident and more attractive. So think about how you feel when someone beams a big smile at you, and you do the same, and you'll appear more confident. I've got a couple bonus tips for you today, too, that I just particularly love. One is get a haircut. Now, this might seem silly, but careful grooming reminds yourself and others that you're worth caring about subconsciously. Treat yourself to a makeover. Maybe get a pedicure or a manicure. You could change your hairstyle or buy a new pair of flattering pants. Self-care doesn't have to cost a lot of money. You can do a pedicure at home. I've been doing that not because I need to save the money, but because I find that having my feet warm and in a good smelling foot soak feels really good at the end of a long day. And so I've been doing that. I've just bought some bath bombs, throw them in this little foot bath tub thing I have, fill it up with hot water and sit here and watch a little Netflix. It's awesome. And it costs no money. Exercise regularly. It's easier to look and feel confident when your body feels strong and limber. So find some physical activity that you enjoy and that you'll likely maintain. Schedule it with a friend so you have something to help you be accountable, or just put it on your calendar and live by it. Even if it's just hopping up during a commercial break and running in place for a little bit, doing some jumping jacks or maybe some yoga poses, it'll help. Breathing deeply. Now, I'm not talking about the kind of breathing we do for singing, but use your breath to calm and center yourself. The longer your exhale, especially compared to your inhale, the more you'll feel brave and you'll be able to manage your stress. So take a quick breath in and then a slow exhale out. Let's try it together. So we're going to breathe in on 2 counts. 1, 2, and then exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Something like that can be really useful. Let's try it again. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, and let go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you can play around with that and see what works best for you. Now, sometimes when we go out to sing, we know that we're going to be nervous when it comes to the social part of the experience. Some folks have social anxiety, and the idea of small talk feels very nerve-wracking for them. But conversation skills can be learned. If you often struggle to find something to chat about, brush up on some interesting stories before you go to that party or to that networking event. The other thing you can do is prepare some questions you might ask people ahead of time, like, how's work going for you? Tell me more about that project. What's something you're looking forward to this summer? And having those questions kind of ready to go not only helps you not feel nervous, but if you're interested in the other person you're talking to, you're going to appear more confident and they're going to like you, because everybody likes feeling like someone is interested in what they have to say. The next is very simple and something I'm sure you've heard before. As a matter of fact, you've probably heard a lot of these things before, but my question to you would be, are you doing them on a regular basis? And this one is simply to think positively. Pay attention to the things you like about yourself and others. Think about them. Make a list of the events and experiences that you're grateful for. You can do a end of day mental review of your day and just think about the good things that happened. But the more upbeat you can be, the more you'll be appreciating your strengths, and you'll find that your self-talk gets improved. As a matter of fact, I like to recommend to clients that they create some sort of mantra, some words or phrases that lift themselves up, and then post them around your home, your office, on your computer, on your phone, really anywhere that you're going to see them, and repeat them to yourself a few times a day. You can even set a reminder on your phone, for 4 times a day, and you can change the text of the reminder or alarm from alarm to your mantra. So then 4 times a day, you're seeing something like, every day and in every way, I'm getting better and better. Or another one I love is, everything I do turns into a success. Isn't that fun? Ultimately, it's really natural to feel nervous in a high-stakes situation, like a business presentation, like an interview, like when you're getting up ready to sing. But the more you practice looking confident ahead of time, the more effective you'll become at making a positive impression on others and strengthening your belief in yourself. Once again, thank you so much for being here with me today. Now, if what you heard today resonates with you and you want to continue the conversation, then I want to personally invite you to join our private community over on Facebook. It is filled with singers just like you who are rowing their boat in the same direction. So visit us over at Confident Singing Made Simple on Facebook. That's facebook.com/groups/Confident Singing Made Simple. Until the next time, here's to your fantastic success.